How's it going, guys? JTJudgment here, and welcome to yet another legend review in Ultimate Team. Today we're going to be looking at the 88 rated English striker Michael Owen. Now, when it comes to legends to review, a couple of you guys requested to see this because I'm guessing a lot of you out there of my subscribers are Liverpool fans, because like I said, a couple of you guys requested to see this, and this boy is known mostly from his time at Liverpool. I mean, he was an absolutely fantastic player there. Is the reason why he had a legend card. You know, if he wasn't a good player, then he wouldn't have had a legend card, so obviously he did well. I mean, Michael Owen's one of the most popular players out there, you know. He was a fantastic player back in the day. I mean, when you look at his card for stats on Ultimate Team, he is a fantastic player. 89 pace, 85 dribbling and 81 shooting are the stats you are going to be looking at, because you're going to be playing him as a striker, basically, guys. Maybe as a centre forward. And those are the stats that you're going to be looking at. When it comes to his in-game stats, he's got some good stats. 92 finishing, 90 volleys, 86 shot power. His physical attributes are very good as well. 91 acceleration, 98 reactions, 90 sprint speed, 89 agility and balance. And then the only stat really worth looking at on his mental attributes is his 89 attack positioning. So when it comes to stats with Michael Owen, honestly, in my opinion, there is no disappointment to be had whatsoever. Now, does he play well on the pitch? Well, in my opinion, the way he played for me, he has the legend feel. Now, that's what I call it, guys. The legend feel is what a legend should have, you know? You score easily with him. You have a blast using him. He's a player that you enjoy using him. And he's a player that should be played well, if that makes sense. You know, he's a player, well, a legend, I should say. A legend that plays well in the game. You enjoy using him. He scores well for you. You have fun using. You score good goals with. That's what I mean by the legend feel. Now, let me go through his stats one by one. 89 pace on the card. I got to agree with that stat. You give this boy space, and he is gone. He really is gone. At times, he did feel slightly slower than that, but to counter that, he did feel slightly faster than that at other times as well. So, you know, I got to agree with the 89 pace stat. He did feel like 89 pace, you know. I got to agree with his 85 dribbling stat as well. That his dribbling and ball control, for me, was absolutely fantastic. Just moving in and out of defences, moving the left stick was just fantastic. It really was. It did feel a lot better than 85 dribbling, I gotta say. His shot with either foot is absolutely fantastic. He's got 81 shot on the card, and I got to agree with that stat. He's got 4-star weak foot and 3-star skills, meaning he can shoot with either foot, guys. His 4-star weak foot is very reliable. You get him in the box on his weak foot, he will finish any opportunity in the box, or at least he did with me. He's also got the 3-star skills, like I just said. So if you're someone who loves using skills, then I guess he's not going to be the perfect player for you. But if you're like me and you can get away with players just using, you know, the ball roll and the roulette every now and then obviously you're not going to mind him as much as somebody who loves using 5-star skills, you know. And the last plus I got to mention is his passing. He did manage to set up a couple of goals for me. I did use him as a striker, centre forward and a centre attacking midfielder. He didn't do anything for me as a centre attacking midfielder, and as a centre forward and a striker, he played equally well. So if you're going to buy Owen for your team, use him definitely either as a centre forward or striker. Those are the positions that you're going to get the most use out of him. Now let's move over to his weaknesses, guys, and pretty much the only weaknesses that I found with him are the obvious ones. You know, the boy is 5'8", so he's going to be very weak, and he's going to be very poor in the air. So don't buy him thinking, you know, you're going to be able to run down the wing and cross it, and he's going to get his head to the ball every single time. That is not the case with Michael Owen. I mean, it's common sense. You know, the boy's 5'8". He's not going to be beating defenders that are 6'5", you know. Well, this is FIFA. I guess anything is possible. But it's very unlikely. Let me just put it that way. And he is very weak. I think both his aggression and his strength stats are in the red area. So, you know, don't expect him to muscle off anyone. I mean, he might surprise you every now and then and muscle off someone that you would expect him to lose the ball to. But it's not something that you should expect every single game all the time, you know. And he does have medium work rates, meaning he can be out of position at times, but to counter that, he does have a very good attack positioning stat, meaning that he will try to push into the right positions most of the time, guys. So is he worth it? I gotta say, yes, he is definitely worth it. It is a hell of a price tag to pay. I think he is currently going for somewhere around the 700,000 coin mark. But I got to say, he's fantastic. I mean, there are other options out there for English strikers. I mean, you've got the obvious one in Daniel Sturridge, who is an overpowered son of a gun in this game. But if you've got the coins on your account, definitely Michael Owen is a player that you should try out. I've given him a final score of 9, a straight 9 out of 10. I think that justifies exactly how he played for me. I mean, I had a lot of fun using him. He's definitely not one of the best legends I've used. But without a doubt, guys, he is definitely not one of the worst legends I've used either. If I had to say, would he be in a top 10? I don't know. I'd have to go through the whole list of legends that I have used so far. That's actually a thought, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Would you like to see a video showcasing my top 10 legends? I've done a video showcasing my top 10 players on a whole. If you haven't seen that, check out my channel. It will be over there. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, like I just said. Would you like to see a video of me showcasing my top 10 legends? That will definitely be an interesting video to make, guys. So that's going to wrap up my final thoughts and final review of the legend Michael Owen, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed, and as always, I hope this video helped you decide whether or not to buy him. If it did, leaving a like is always greatly appreciated, and hit that subscribe button today, guys, if you haven't already. And as always from me, take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.